Look at her. It's her, Valentina. I love this look.
Actually, speaking of stapling shit to the walls, we had done a Pride gig for Amazon Prime in June during the quarantine, and we all had to do living room lip syncs, like a bunch of queens. Like Michael was able to arrange for a bunch of us queens to like participate in this. We got paid with Amazon coins. Thank you very much.
Oh, I remember when that happened. Yeah.
Yes, but I had asked Valentina to be in it, but she was like, I can't do it. Like, I need to have it up to my standards of my fantasy. And so I was like, Valentina, we're going to take care of you. And we like snuck her, like in the pandemic, in the quarantine, we snuck her over to my house. I had dressed up my apartment and like she came in full drag and I filmed her for this Pride event, Pride Inside for Amazon Prime. And I got a fucking free Valentina show in my goddamn living room, and it was the coolest thing in the world!
Oh, yeah. We have our own personal experience with Valentina this quarantine. 2020, was like the highlight of our year. The highlight. Having Valentina right there, maskless in a masking world.
Oh,
amazing.
yeah.
Amazing.
And she knew all her words.
I bet she did.
Because she was lip syncing her own song.
Oh my goodness, Valentina, she knew before anybody else that we were all gonna have to keep it on, please.
Yes, I know. She was ahead of the curve. Trailblazer.
What was it like on set with her? Because I'm sure that it was intense for everybody to come back on All Stars. She probably felt like she had something to prove. Was any of that you were feeling on the set?
Oh, definitely. Like, yeah, we all kind of had that experience. Valentina, more than most, because she holds herself at such a high standard. And I appreciate that because, like, I am a drag queen and I'm like, sometimes I'm like, okay, let's be real. I'm a man in a dress. Like, let's just, duct tape this together, blah, blah, blah. But Valentina lives the fantasy. She knows that fantasy and she goes there, and like, to see her go on that fantasy and like really like be Valentina, it's inspiring me to like remember like to take that part and kind of roll with it and use that more, because there's a lot of me who's like, okay, so my zipper's broken, it's safety pinned, but no, it's got to be like perfect for her. So I really love that, and she makes me like want to like live in that fantasy too with her.
Yeah, I think like we all, once Valentina was talking about it's not part of my fantasy. It's not part of my fantasy. We were like, yeah, that's not part of my fantasy either.
No, yeah, it makes you like, you're like, yes, I'm not going to stand for this. Like,
it puts your expectations out there, so everything's just clear and out in the open, If you clearly communicate, as she does, you'll get what you want.
Yes.
yeah, I mean, why not? Like, there's no harm in asking, and no harm in demanding, right? So, like, she's like, I need to have this, and this on my rider in my dressing room, or I'm not going on. And I'm like, could I get a straw? Did you have any more drink tickets? So now I'm like, okay, I'm not going on until I have more drinks and a straw.
Right.